Joining me now is Sheriff Doug Giddings of the Idaho County Sheriff's Office. Now, his office received the 911 call. He oversaw Terrence's case and joins us today from Grangeville, Idaho. So, Sheriff, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. I know you have a million things to do.
That's all right. Glad to be here.
Listen, this obviously is a case that the parents are really upset about because their son has just disappeared off the face of the earth and they don't know what happened to him. Who reported the disappearance to the department?
It was one of the production participants called it in.
Okay. And how many witnesses were there?
I think there was probably, you had Mike and Cherie and you had Simon. Actually, three right there that saw him go over. They hollered right away at him, and then several other of the production folks came and observed him running down the hill.
Yeah, were all of the witnesses spoken to?
Yes, by our detective or by our deputy that
Right.
originally took the report.
And how did people describe his mental state in the moments before they saw him run into the woods?
Well, there was a combination of thoughts. People had different experiences with him, but Cherie was talking to him, and he was just fine, explaining to her about his family and his situation, and there was nothing outstanding or really out of the ordinary.
They think that this case needs to be reinvestigated. Is there anything that you know of that can be re-examined or needs to be reinvestigated in your professional opinion?
Well, I've kind of been asked that question, and some pressure's been applied to reinvestigate, but my response has been, we've done everything that we can do, from canines to helicopters, flyovers. We've done grid coordinates covers with several people searching. We've done everything that we can do, and there's really nothing more that we can do locally.
Did you find it odd that the production company left a staffer behind without knowing his whereabouts?
Oh, I guess to some degree, but they were pretty upset about the fact that it happened, and they decided to be done, and they headed home.
Well, this young man's been missing for 2 years, and so you can understand the pain that his parents are going through and their frustration and consternation in trying to get some answers, because it's hard for them to understand that he can be standing there one moment and disappeared off the face of the earth the next. No trace, no trail, no clothing, no nothing found on the mountain, and they're having trouble getting all this to add up, and that's why they're trying to keep digging. They just want to know what the answers are, even if it's bad news.
I understand. I think I understand totally. It seems impossible, but if you were here and you saw the area where they are, you can just disappear.
Yeah. And at this point, is the case still open?
Well, you have to define what do you mean by open. He's not been located. So yes, it's open, but we don't have people up on the mountain
Right.
actively searching for him.
Is there any part of the file that the parents can't have a copy of or can't see so they can do their own investigation?
They've got a couple of private investigators who have dealt with this. They've got his diary, I think his cell phone, his tablet. They've been given, I think, just about everything there is to give them.
Well, hey, it's me, and thank you so much for watching. And while I have you, do you have a story or a question for me? If so, trust me, I want to hear from you. Click on the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on. You just might end up right here on the show. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Click that little red button below. You know you want to. What are you waiting for? Do it.